Hi guys, and welcome to Escape Wheel Watch Reviews. My name is Steve, and today we're going to be reviewing the Vario Trench Medic, which is a modern take on some of the first wristwatches worn by soldiers back in the early 1900s. The watch was sent to the channel for free by vario.sg. They heard everything that was going on when Gary and my channel were under attack. They wanted to help out any way they could, so they sent me 2 watches for review. I don't have to send them back, and that just kind of goes to show you what kind of people Ivan and Judy are. Those are the 2 that run the company. Not only are they genuinely kind and caring people, but they make a hell of a watch too. So they also, way back when, I'll leave a link up here, they loaned me the 36 millimeter trench watch. So go check that one out. I believe that's got a Miyota movement in it, and it's a 36 millimeter case, but it looks very similar to this one. So if you want to see that smaller size, I covered that one earlier. The full retail price for this watch is $368 US. It comes in 4 different colorways with 5 different strap options. The watch case is made of 316L stainless steel. It has a sapphire crystal, screw-down crown, screw-down case back, 100 meters of claimed water resistance. It comes on your choice of Vario's excellent leather straps, and is powered by the Seiko NH38 automatic movement. It comes with a 1-year warranty. It also comes in a really nice travel pouch with the got a Vario logo there. They make a few different colors of these ones. I don't know if you can choose which color it comes in, but yeah, the fact that they send it in this type of packaging is really nice. It keeps it nice and safe during transit, and yeah, I'm very happy with the travel pouch. Nice and like hard outside, but nice and soft on the inside. So really nice travel pouches. So this is such a fun and unique watch from one of Singapore's best micro brands. Yeah, I say we get right into the review, but before we do a quick wrist check. And I'm wearing the Vario Empire chronograph. Again, this is one they sent to the channel. I'm testing it out, getting ready for a future review, so stay tuned if you want to see that one. All right, let's get to the dimensions. So we've got a case diameter of 40 millimeters, a thickness of 12.0, and that's with the sapphire crystal. If you throw in the strap, it's 15 millimeters. Hard to measure this, but the wire-to-wire dimension is 47.2 millimeters. The wire lugs accept 20 millimeter straps. And on the full leather strap here, we have a overall weight of 80.3 grams. So this is a really good size. The 40 millimeter feels really good. I feel like it wears a little bit smaller than it really is, just because of those wire lugs. It helps, shrink the case size, in my opinion. Really nice case profile on this thing. As you can see here, it's just kind of like a rounded little saucer. It's really nicely done, and I think it wears great. On the bund, off the bund, and yeah, I do like the way that this thing wears. So I'm gonna go outside right now and throw it on my wrist for you. And here we are on my 7.5 inch wrist. So as you can see, it wears great. Maybe bulked up a little bit by the boon strap, but wears very, very comfortably. I got no issues with the way this thing wears. I'm going to go take it off the boon, keep it on this strap, but take it off the boon, and yeah, you can see how that looks here. And here it is without the boon on it. I think it wears really good, very happy with it. Right on the wrist there, nice and rounded case, so it's very comfortable. Yeah, this is how I've been wearing mine mostly. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Very nice, good sized strap as well, as you can see there. Yeah, looks good. There's some direct sunlight for you. So all that reflection there is the actual dial, not the crystal, really. Crystal has tons of AR coating on it. I think it looks great. Very easy to read still. Yeah, looks good. Let's go throw it on some other straps, though. Here we are on a gray Perlon strap. I think that looks pretty good. It sits a little flat, but I still think it looks really good on me, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Very comfortable to wear, though. Super comfortable. Got one last strap to throw it on, though. And lastly, here we are on a brown ribbed nylon strap, 2 layers underneath there. I think it wears really good still, and I think it looks really good. This is from chinesewatches.com. Yeah, very happy with the way this thing looks. What do you guys think? All right, let's go back inside. We'll get back to the review. Yeah, let's talk about the case finishing on this thing. Case finishing is really nicely done. You've got a nice high polished bezel on this thing, as you can see there, with a nice separation down to the mid case, which is circular brushed all the way around. And I mean, the brushing on this is really nice, very linear, very happy with that. You can see I already picked up a scratch, but that's all right. But yeah, really nice watch, nice finishing, I should say. Really cool vario signed V on the crown. Crown is nicely sized, lots and lots of grip there. Really happy with that. And then you can see you've got the polished wire lugs there. They're actually part of the case. They aren't removable like some wire lugs are. I'm flipping it over to the case back here. You got a really nice engraving of a soldier here. Some text around the outside, 1111, 1918, automatic, sapphire, Singapore, 10 atmospheres, and stainless steel. This is the default engraving on the case back. Nicely done, really nicely done. Very soft, typical notches if you ever need to get to the NH38. Very happy with the case back. They do offer this in a sterile case back. They also offer this with custom engravings for a little bit extra, so keep that in mind when you're going to pull the trigger on this thing. I do really like this case back, but it's nice that they do offer a custom case back option. So overall, the case finishing on this thing is really nice. I see nothing that I can really complain about. Very happy with it. I like the fact that they mixed the brushed and the polished. I think all brushed or all polished would just be a little bit too much. So really nice mixture of finishes. Very nicely done. It's all soft. It's very comfortable. I love it. All right, let's talk about the crystal on this thing. So test it for sapphire real quick. You can see there, positive for sapphire crystal, which is not a surprise, and it's a really nice piece of sapphire. They put a ton of anti-reflective coating on it. I know it doesn't really show up well here. I think a lot of the reflections you're seeing are actually the dial. The dial is glossy. The crystal itself just kind of disappears. It's really a really good crystal. Someone asked me recently what I thought some of the best anti-reflective coating was, and the Vario, that old 36 millimeter one that I mentioned earlier, that thing, I mean, the crystal on both of these are excellent. Very nice. I think the dial, if the dial was matte, there'd be no reflection or very, very little reflection. Yeah, the crystal on this thing is excellent. It is double domed, as you can see there, so it does sit up a little bit. And yeah, I mean, it's a great crystal. I've got no issues with it. They put so much anti-reflective coating on it that the extra glare you get from a double dome crystal is kind of negated. Really nice crystal on this. Very happy with it. All right, so let's talk about the dial here. So dial is really nice on this. It is an enamel dial, glossy white. Just, I mean, it looks absolutely stunning in person. I'm hoping it comes across on video. Looks really, really good. You've got the graduate por 20 pulsations. This is a pulsometer meter around the outside here. Basically, you count 30 beats of the heart, and wherever the second hand stops, that's how many beats per minute it is. That's what the medics used way back when to get your heart rate, basically. So kind of a cool concept. I'm not sure how useful it is in today's world, and I'm not sure how useful it is without a chronograph, but I've seen them like this before. You just kind of got to wait until the second hand gets to the 12 and then start your count. But yeah, really nicely done. You got the red pulsations on the outside there, really nicely printed. I see no issues with them at all. They look really good. And you've got a minute track inset just a little bit here. You can see the minute hand reaches right out to it. The second hand reaches past it because it is indicating the pulsations. So that's why there's such a big difference in the length of the hands. I think it looks great. It's laid out very nicely. The numerals on this are really nicely done. Nice and crisp printing again. Very happy with it. Black outline, orange on the inside. The handset is kind of this dark gunmetal color. It's not black. It's just like a dark gunmetal color. Again, with the orange lume. There is a slight mismatch in the color of it, but I don't think it looks bad. You've got your really cool, I love their Vario logo. I don't know why. It's just such a simple logo, but I do like it a lot. And then you got your, forgive me if I mispronounce this, but the caduceus down here, which is kind of the medic symbol with the two intertwined snakes. Really, I think the dial layout on this thing is excellent. Very happy with the execution of it as well. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. Very happy with it. I love the cathedral hands on this thing. Really nicely done. The lume on this thing, it's not great. I'm going to pop up a lume shot right now, and you can see here it fades pretty quickly against some of the other watches in my collection. It's definitely not a highlight of the watch. It's not absolutely horrible, Yeah, it's definitely not great either. I think that orange lume really hurts it. I had the same issue with the 36 millimeter version. Maybe, I know they use other versions with different color looms, so maybe those ones are a little bit better. But this orange lume, you definitely take a hit with the colorful lume. All right, so let's talk about the movement in this thing. So the movement is operated by this 4 o'clock-ish screw down crown. Really nice grip on the crown. Pretty smooth action on it as well. It's not the best, but it's not definitely far from the worst. You get a nice satisfying pop out when it disengages from the threads. It's the Seiko NH38 automatic. I'm going to pop up a time grapher shot right here, and it's been running absolutely fantastic for me. It hacks, it hand winds, there's no ghost date position. It does everything you need it to do. It's reliable, it's been accurate. I mean, as you can see there, yeah, I have zero complaints with the movement on this thing. They must regulate these things because, I mean, it's great. And this one is absolutely fantastic. The only issue I have with this thing is the screw in action of the crown. So I've been having some problems. I've been watching a couple reviews of this thing. They didn't mention anything about it, so I think it's probably just mine. But when I do go to thread it in, I kind of get a hard stop on the threads, like right there. I can feel it stopping, so I've been having to back it out and then kind of find the right area, and then it'll thread in just fine. So that's just, I guess, something to be aware of. Again, I think it might just be mine. I didn't have any issues with my last one, but just having a little bit of issue with this one here. But yeah, really not a huge deal in my opinion. The movement has been running absolutely fantastic though. All right, so let's talk about the straps. So like I mentioned, this thing does come with 5 different strap options for colors. It comes on this boon strap here, and then you can actually take it off of this if you need to. It's pretty simple to do. You do have to, this side you can remove just as is. This side here, you'll have to take out that little screw there, and then you can remove it from the bund. But yeah, I think the straps that they use, if you aren't aware, Vario started out as a strap company. They sell tons of straps. Every single strap I've had from them have been awesome. Absolutely love the straps. They definitely have really nice quality straps. Very happy, nice and flexible, nice colors. The stitching is always nicely done. Yeah, I got no issues with this. The only thing to note on this is that it is a true wire lug design, so you're kind of stuck with these little clip-on style straps, which I've never seen really, besides Vario, or a single pass or double pass strap. So just keep that in mind. You can't use your typical straps on this thing, but otherwise the straps are excellent. Very happy with them. Really nice branding as well. Nice and soft on the underside. They conform nicely to the wrist. They're great. The buckles, the hardware that they use, again, excellent. Vario signed. All your non slip through ones use quick release. Yeah, really happy with the straps on these watches though. Very happy with them. I see no reason to ditch this strap, so make sure you pick a good one. So there you go, guys. That is the Vario Trench Medic. This is the 40 millimeter version. Again, if you want to see the smaller non-medic version, go check out my review up here. Yeah, they're great little watches. They're fun. They're cool looking. Definitely unique. I've been asked a few times about these watches while I'm wearing them out. So yeah, they're conversation pieces. The people that run the store are awesome. Just absolutely fantastic. Big thank you again goes out to Judy and Ivan. You guys are awesome. I appreciate so much being able to check out your watches. Yeah, you guys are great. Keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see what you're up to next. If you are interested in this, I'll be leaving the link for the Trench Medic watch, or I guess the Trench watch in general. They're all under the same listing. So go check them out. And yeah, really a cool watch. But I think that's about it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.